Good morning, everyone. Dean Howell here from GeoSpatial Connect, and welcome to our job seeker coaching for Wednesday, the 18th of June. Where's the year gone already? So, welcome to today's job seeker coaching session. If you want to join in the chat, just put in your questions below the video window and I'll answer them as we go along. Welcome to everyone who is watching live, and welcome to everyone who is watching the recording on our YouTube channel or on GeoSpatial Connect, on our Facebook page, LinkedIn or Google Plus. So you can watch them there, and you can catch up with any of the sessions that you may have missed. Alright, so let's get into today's session. Who am I initially? Dean Howell. If you've watched a few of our videos, then you may have a bit of an understanding. But I started out as a cartographer 25 years ago now. Seems like a very long time. And at Queensland University of Technology and the University of Georgia, studying cartography. And from there I moved into being a GIS consultant, working for a various number of companies and then setting up my own businesses. You may have heard of GIS Jobs Australia, Spatial Jobs Online, and now GeoSpatial Connect. They're all my businesses, and so a lot of that time I've been helping people find jobs within the industry. So have a some background in recruitment and helping people find those jobs. So how can GeoSpatial Connect actually help you find your job and connect with people in the industry? Well, we have a range of features on the website. So we have a members section where you can connect with other people in your geographic area. You can find out what they need, start discussions with them. We have gigs for people providing small services. We have a blog section where you can tell people about yourself, about the projects you've worked on, about your skills. You can look up companies, you can look up jobs on the jobs pages, and resumes, put your resume up there. We have an events page, so you can look for events, and so great networking opportunities to meet new people in the industry. You can chat with people, you can upload your videos and images, and so there's lots of opportunities to actually get involved on the website, and that's basically what I'm saying, is that you need to be active on the website. People will then notice you, and you can tell people that you are actively looking for a job if that's what you are. So over the last few weeks we've been covering a number of different topics, and this week we're looking at GISP certification, and so we're up to week 6 of our 8-week program. We looked at, in week 1, standing out, and then we looked at resumes, interview coaching, networking associations. Last week we looked at mentors and coaches, and so today we're looking at certification. Next week social media, and then recruitment agency. So join us. As I said earlier, if you've missed any of those, you can go back through our YouTube channel and watch those, or here on GeoSpatial Connect under the videos and job seeker coaching. Okay, so those who are watching online live or watching the recording, we have a special offer each week where we'll provide one-on-one coaching for 5 people each week we take on board. And we'll provide resume reviews, interview coaching, job application assistance, and promotion via the website and our social media pages. So take advantage of that. There's links below, and if you would like to take advantage of it, or just drop me an email or connect with me on Skype. Okay, so what are we going to look at today? We're going to look at what GISP certification means. We're going to look at, and then we're going to look at two avenues of actually getting certified. So the GIS Certification Institute in the US and the GISP Asia Pacific certification through the Surveying and Spatial Sciences Institute here in Australia and New Zealand. Okay, so let's go into our first screen. So what is GIS? What does it mean? All right, so GISP just stands for Geographic Information Systems Professional, and so it's a certification for those professionals who meet minimum standards and ethical conduct and professional practice as established by the GIS Certification Institute. So basically, it's a way for you to get additional accreditation for the industry that you work in, to be recognized by your peers, to be able to connect with other people who have the same level of certification. And when you're applying for jobs, the great thing about it is that more and more employers are starting to ask for GISP certification. Now, if you're not a GIS professional and you're watching this, most other industry sectors within the geospatial industry have certification levels. So within surveying and within photogrammetry and remote sensing, all have options for professional certification in one way or another. So it's a matter of just trying to find that professional body who certifies those people. But today we're actually looking specifically at GIS professionals. So certification allows you to be accredited. It helps you to stay accredited, stay on that professional path of professional development. So how do you become certified? Well, there's two main options we're going to talk about today. In the US, there is the GIS Certification Institute, and it's a not-for-profit organization that brings all that certification together. They're an independent body that were formed through a number of the peak industry bodies in the US, ERISA and GITA and a whole lot of others, came together and said, we need a way for GIS professionals to be certified, and are giving them that career development path and professional development. So if you're in the US or actually anywhere in the world, you can get certified through the GIS Certification Institute. It's not a cheap process. It's $250 to submit your application, and then once you're certified, it's a matter of providing education qualifications, employment history, references, and going through the process is actually fairly straightforward. You just need to follow them on their website. So just go to www.gisci.org and for all the information there. But it's a very straightforward process, and certainly one that I would recommend. Now, here in Australia, we have the same sort of certification. It just happens to be more specific to, or managed here in Australia. So it's managed through the Spatial Information, Surveying and Spatial Information Industry Association, SSI, and within the Spatial Information and Cartography Commission. So they look at the same sort of things: your education background, your employment, references from employers and people that you've done work for, and it's all related to your GIS and cartographic skills and how they can be recognised additionally. So GISP AP, so that's just GIS Professional Asia Pacific. So they will help you to become certified at the more local level. And there's not a lot of difference between the two, but obviously if it's better to probably use a local organization, because then you can then network with people who have gone through that same process locally. So if you're in the US, I would recommend the GIS Certification Institute. If you're in Australia and New Zealand, then go through the SSSI process and get certified. What does it mean for you as your career? As I said before, more and more employers are looking for that additional certification, just so it shows that you stand out and that you're interested in continual professional development. So look those things up. Figure out how you get certified, and take those steps. It's not a difficult step. There's a small financial outlay to get processed, and then you can use that on your resume when you're talking to people. So if you have any questions about today's presentations, you can type them into the chat below, and or you can connect with me at dean@geospatialconnect.com, or chat with me on Skype at dean.how1. So I'm available for you to ask any questions about that, or about any of our other sessions that we've had, or just generally about your career and your direction in the GIS industry. So thank you for attending today. I hope you've found that interesting, and hopefully you'll take it up and investigate becoming a GIS professional. So have a great day, and I look forward to catching up with you later in the week for our business coaching session on Friday, or next week for our continued job seeker coaching session. So have a great day. Bye for now.